GA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the home of the Ravens. Sold out M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Coming up, divisional round Saturday. We've got an AFC battle on tap, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The drive starts with a give to Spiller. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Right back to Spiller on 2nd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Herbert going to shift his guys around. But now an audible here into something else. On 1st and 10 is Spiller. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Again, they run it with Spiller. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They run behind center with Spiller. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 9. They'll try the air now with Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Fleming. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Spiller. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Herbert on 1st down now. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. suffering. And the Ravens are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
A running play there, going to get 10 and a quick first down. Now Jackson. That's complete with Zay Flowers with it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First and 10, Taylor now. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Jackson to throw. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 30. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal. Quick throw complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay from 3 yards out. And the Ravens are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of a ball game. How about during the playoffs? Vitally important. And they've done that in this one.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while. That's a deep...
Laying out is Davis, and he's got the football. A big play there for L.A. And even 70 yards. They'll run here with Spiller, and he is going to lose yardage here. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Play action. It's Herbert. Steps away. Dumps it off for Spiller. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Slot man moves right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he will get in across the track for a Chargers touchdown. Darius Davis from 3 yards out. And the Chargers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm willing to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them. And not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. On 3rd down, Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. Back deep for L.A. is Darius Davis. And this will be touchdown inside the 20. They'll spot it at the 18-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. And I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Now a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, a give to Spiller. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Here now a 3rd down and 8. Here's Herbert. Caught on the out route, it's Spiller with it. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Herbert changing things up. From the gun, a run by Spiller. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Justin Herbert looking to pass. On the out route, he finds Johnston. The offense on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. And now they'll shift things around. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on fourth. Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line. Here we go on fourth. Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Well, they picked up the first down, but I'm just going to say it. I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot. And it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
Well, it wasn't fourth and a yard. There was some meat on that bone.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often.
Herbert's throw going to be caught by Davis. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
2 yards to go, second down. Straight ahead, it's Spiller. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. In motion left is Davis. They'll go right back to Spiller here on 1st down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Ravens' 31-yard line.
Herbert. Dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. On the handoff, Spiller. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that 1st down gain of 8. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on Divisional Round Weekend. The Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And they get him down the net before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 55 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup. On first and 10, it's Jackson to the left side and taken in by Chosen. And he'll be taken down the net before he works it past the 50. First down now, but that clock rolling.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Jackson. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Chargers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. After the turnover, here's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
On second down, Spiller looking for space. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Herbert going to change the look. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of his first half of play. So it's on to halftime of this AFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC Divisional Round. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest, but now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now, because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard.
To throw is Jackson. His throw incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. His first reception of a divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. They go play action with Jackson, sliding out of the pocket. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And Jackson throwing once more. Open man is Divisional. They'll get it inside the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Running left, Taylor. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And quickly they get to the line.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Quick strikeout wide by Jackson. Touchdown! Robbie Chosen. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have retaken a 3rd-quarter lead. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And that makes it 14-10. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. A fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Herbert's pass intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To the right side, this is Taylor. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stepped that one down the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. Play action. It's Jackson. He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down. Now, defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful when you're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Samuel Jr. on the tackle. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Duvernay in motion.
17-yard line.
Now Jackson on 2nd down. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Jonathan Taylor from 17 yards out. And the Ravens are able to stretch out their lead. Tucker now for the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
We're in Baltimore, 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. Johnston on the quick slant. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Spiller. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Herbert going to change the play here.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Herbert getting the football to Davis on an out route. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Flush to his right. Uncorks one for Davis. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And now first downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving, up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's Jackson. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And now they're in the hurry-up. On the counter, it's Taylor. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. 87 yards rushing here for Taylor. He's got a first down.
Brandon, unfortunately, I've been here before. They've had 2 opportunities to stop them, so this is demoralizing. They haven't gotten it done. Now you're calling all your blitzes, all your attack defenses, but you're not worried about playing your normal position. You're going to take chances now.
Well, you said it. 2 3rd down opportunities to get off the field. Couldn't do it, and the clock continues to roll. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 50 yards. And the Ravens are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now it's Herbert. He gets it to Sims, complete. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
First down, Los Angeles.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Fleming. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
First down, Chargers.
Herbert on first down now. Buying time to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Herbert. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Duvernay in motion. After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
Play action. Now Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And his throw is incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Let's go. Push through, baby. Let's do this.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Oh, they're changing this at the line. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Flushed out right. Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the right number because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got him in, complete. A big play there for L.A. 75 yards. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2. Herbert going to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is recovered by the Chargers. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. Throwing, Herbert. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Herbert. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard.